Hello, basketball fans, and welcome to tonight's contest, the home opener for the JWP Bulldogs as they take on the visiting Belle Plaine Tigers. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Dane's Body Works. Full-service auto body and glass. Works with all insurance providers. They've been great since 1988. Once again, Chase Emery here. New season. Bulldogs entering tonight's contest 0-2 on the year. They were at the Sleepy Eye tournament last week. Came up short in both contests, but looking for the first victory tonight, as are the visiting Belle Plaine Tigers. We're about 4 minutes away from tip-off. Getting things squared away. We would like to thank you for joining us tonight. We know we had some competition with the Vikings game, so for all of you with us tonight, we truly appreciate it. I'm sure a lot of you watching the encore presentation, the rebroadcast, and we thank you for ordering the pay-per-view and being with us, ordering your subscription to the National Federated High School Broadcasting. So thank you so much. You are where the action is. And we are going to go to a quick timeout. We will be right back. Pull it down like this. There you go. And that's good the way it is right there. Whoop. Whoop. All right, so once again tonight, our new cameraman for tonight is 8th or 7th grader, Donovan Rodriguez. So he's here tonight. He'll be doing the cameras. He's also going to get a free meal at halftime. He's looking forward to that. So that's the story there, and we'll see how he does tonight. I think he'll do a good job. But we're 1 minute and 40 seconds away from tip-off. Once again, both teams coming into tonight winless, looking for that elusive first victory on the season. Both teams have plenty of youth. The Belle Plaine Tigers coming in with 4 players, 9th grade or 8th grade. The JWP Bulldogs have also 4 players on their roster, either in 8th grade or 9th grade. And I believe the Bulldogs will have a starting 8th grader tonight. So we will see if that is the case. And we're about a minute away from the national anthem and the starting lineups. Home opener tonight. So 2 8th graders starting, 1 for Belle Plaine, 1 for the Bulldogs of JWP, Janesville, Waldorf, Pemberton. All right, since last season, 1 coaching change. Samantha Cunningham no longer coaching with the JWP Bulldogs, has been replaced by my former coaching partner, Lincoln Olson, who, great guy. He, of course, is involved with Country Financial out of North Mankato, one of our sponsors for many years. Although I'm looking, they're not one of our sponsors this year. So there you go. But we'll get to all of our sponsors later on in the telecast, but here we are. It's tip-off time. Season's underway for the Bulldogs at home. Kirsten Lynch controls the tip-off. Finds Shook. Shook faking. Coach Prunny calling, give it to her. Didn't happen. Over to Budak. Hands it off to Lynch. Attempted steal by the Tigers did not happen. Riel fakes. Puts it up for 2, and it's an early lead for the Bulldogs, 2-0. Johnson and Narveson. Narveson kicks it out. Stolen away by Olson. Olson coast to coast. Dribbled off the foot. Narveson with the steal. Past the center court line Tigers driving in. Off Emily Olsen's face. A little discombobulated. Three-pointer is up. It rattles off. Rebound Cords. Over to Lynch. Kicks it over to Shook. Shook the inside drive. The floater shot is up, and it's off. But there is a foul on the Tigers. Foul is on number 23, Elizabeth Johnson. Her first, team first. Shook is at the line for 2. And it's off the back iron. And the second free throw is up. Also off the mark. Rebound Tigers heading the other way. We'll try our best to keep up with the running clock. There's a lot of options here. We're at a little over 16 and a half left in the first half. The clock might not be exactly right on all the time. For the three-pointer is off. Long rebound by Narveson. Nice risky pass, but it got to her. And the 8th grader, and it's a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Tigers of Belle Plaine. Johnson will inbound. Coach Randy Carlson calling it out. First option wasn't there. Second option was Narveson down low to Johnson. For 3, it's up and nothing but net, and that gives the Tigers the 1-point advantage. Oh, risky pass stolen away by Belle Plaine. Over to Narveson. Narveson for 2, and it's up and in. Fast break offense there. 5-2 our score. The 2-2-1 press being used by the Tigers. Olsen to Budak. Nice pass, and it's a foul, and Cords will head to the line. First free throw is up and in. And Sack coming in for Shook. Amanda Sack was on my 8th grade team last year. A great player, great kid. And the second free throw is also in. 5-4 the score. Tigers heading the other way as we update our scoreboard here. Action faster than you can call it. Risky pass tipped out by Budak. And Carlson not happy with the indecision by the Tigers. And he let his displeasure be known. Nice movement there. Dinkemeyer kicks it out. Narveson for 3. It's off the back iron. Tipped. And Olsen eventually controls the rebound. Over to Lynch. Lynch bounce past Cords. Cords uses the body. Can't get it off. Gets her own rebound. That's going to be no, it's not going to be a foul. I thought it was a foul from up here. Not the case. The refs know more than I, though. And it will be Bulldogs basketball. Olsen to inbound. Was patient. Budak off the mark on the shot. Risky pass. It dribbled off. Yeah, that's going to stay with the Bulldogs. You can see clear as a bell. That was off the Tigers defender. And Olsen will inbound right in front of the Tigers bench. Over to Lynch. To Olsen. Sack for 3. Ooh, she got it. She got it. Gives the Bulldogs the 2-point lead. 15:05 to go. First half. No, wide open look. Can't call on the other end. Budak the board. Lynch heading the other way. Oh, and the errant pass went off of the shin of Budak. And it looks like Shuk is going to re-enter the contest in favor of Budak. And Mandy Groos taking the warm-up off. She'll be entering the game as well. And, wait, what's the call here? Unfortunately, it will be a technical foul. Entered the game when she didn't go to the bench first. Yep. Yep. So Gruss did not formally enter the game, and it will be a technical foul, unfortunately. And that's not the way Gruss wanted to start her home varsity career, but you know what? She's a good kid. She'll shake it off. She'll be just fine. Mandy Gruss was on my team for the last 2 years. You know what? She might be a great athlete. She, of course, started for varsity volleyball as well, but you're not going to find a finer young woman than Mandy Gruss. What a quality JWP Bulldog. She does a great job in the classroom, great job with friends, and a great job on the court as well, and she'll be just fine. 7-7 the score, 14:47 to go. Tigers with the ball. They like those three-pointers. This one's up and off. Another attempt for a tip rebound. It is rebounded by Lambrecht. She dribbles around in a circle. Inside drive. Dipsy doodles her way in, and it is, what's the call? Appears to be a foul on the Bulldogs. And the foul was on, the foul was on number 4, Brielle Cords. That's her first. Olsen all the way down. Oh, it just falls out. Attempted save there. Didn't work out. Three-pointer, Narveson, it's up and in. And boy, those Tigers are not gun shy. They will fire away and fire away. Timeout called by Coach Prunny. And we will use this time to go to our local sponsors. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. And we are back. Whoops, I had during the timeout, I had the clock run. So it's 14:08 to go in this first half. We'll update. There it is updated. Gruss to inbound to Sack. Press being used by the Tigers. Over to Olsen. Nice move by Shook. Oh, no, not blocked. It's going to be a foul by Narveson. And Shook will head to the line for a pair. First free throw's off. It's not on camera right now, but Coach Prunty giving instruction to the youthful players on the team, Olsen and Sack. 1 8th grader and 2 freshmen in the lineup. Second free throw is up and in for Shook. The youth movement being utilized by the Bulldogs. A lot of young players going to receive substantial playing time this season. Baseline drive. Nice pass by the Tigers, and it's up and in. Great pass there. Lenz finishes, and it's up to a 12-8 contest. 4-point differential in favor of the Tigers. Olsen, quick shot off the mark. Fight for the board. Tigers come away with it, heading the other way. That's Narveson. She's proven she's going to fire again off the front iron. Long rebound by Shook. Over to Sack. Oh, stolen away. Yep, didn't see the trailer coming. And that's Johnson all the way down. Can't finish the layup. Narveson, the quick putback, not in. And it's a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Bulldogs. Fresh bodies coming in for the Bulldogs. Number 2, Kylie Swen. Number 22, Kirsten Lynch re-entering. Gruss to inbound to Lynch. 12-8 our score. Stolen away by the Tigers. And right back to the Bulldogs and then right back to the Tigers. Boom, boom, boom. 2 turnovers and tip, and it's going to stay with the Tigers. Johnson will inbound. We have fresh bodies coming in for the Belle Plaine Tigers. Number 35, Skylar Sturck, the 6-foot senior. Appears to be a legitimate 6 foot as well. Sometimes it's a little fabricated on the program. She looks pretty tall. Thought about it. Got a better look with the inside drive. Couldn't make the layup. Sturck couldn't put it in, Bulldogs heading the other way. Lynch slows down the pace a bit. Oh, tried to force feed it there to Swen, didn't work out. And it's Johnson heading the other way for the Tigers. Wide open, passes it up, three-pointer. It's off. Big rebound by Olsen. Quick as lightning heading the other way. Lynch puts it up, and it's off. Oh, and there's going to foul. And Shook bumped into her while going for the rebound. Loose ball foul. That was Shook's second. And it's, boy, they're not shy on those threes. I think they've shot more threes than twos almost. Off. Well, maybe that's why they can't seem to make him. Groos goes for the save. Swats it in front of the Bulldog bench, and we have fresh bodies coming back in. Budak and Sack re-entering the contest for the JWP Bulldogs. Number 3, Struck Schmitz will inbound right in front of the Bulldog bench. She's a 5'3" freshman. So once again, a lot of youth on both squads. And a fight for the ball, jump ball, and it's going to stay with the Tigers. Stay with the Tigers. 6-footer. So early foul trouble for one of the posts, and that is our first point in a long time for either team. The score is now 12-9. Belle Plaine Tigers with the lead. Cord's second free throw is up. It's in. One possession game now. Bulldogs looking to clamp down on the defense right now. Struck Schmitz, juking and jiving, pulls back, nice shot by the freshman. Oh, fake pass to Olsen, gets it up, and maybe a little bit too telegraphed there, and Narveson jumped right on it. Too telegraphed that time. Sack to Olsen, back to Sack. Good defense by the Tigers. Almost an over and back there. And it's off. Oh, no call. Olsen, wide open look. Off the mark. Rebound Narveson. Narveson all the way down, and it's in. And we didn't have any scoring for a while, and the Tigers respond with a flurry of 6 straight points. The defense possibly causing some headaches right now for the Bulldogs. Lob pass over to Budak. Lucky, well, she's traveling, I think. Yes, she is. That's what the refs call. The pressure got to her that time. Struck Schmitz coming down the court for the Tigers. Olsen providing the defense. 8th grader to 9th grader there. Narveson the ball. Big rebound by Cords. Over to Lynch. Sack to Lynch. Budak, the 4 shot. Cords up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, Lambrecht, and the Tigers fast-paced the other way. Narveson, and Narveson up and in. You know, Narveson, she's only a sophomore. She's so far getting the lion's share of the points for the Tigers. Just need to get some Bears in here, and we'll have Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Sack, nice fake. Draws the foul, can't get the bucket to fall, but she'll head to the line for 2. 10-point game right now. Tigers 20, Bulldogs 10. Free throw is up. It's in for Sack. And the second one is also up and in. Sack always a good free throw shooter. Little over 7 to go in the first half. 8-point game. Floater shot is off. Rebound, Sack. She's got about 3 or 4 rebounds. Good hustle there. Oh, I hope she's not hurt. Oh, no. Oh, no. Sack, you can see down at the top. Oh, you hate to see that. That's Sack. The freshman. Oh, boy. That didn't look good. You could tell right away when she dove for the ball, and when, I don't know if it's an elbow, and they're calling in another coach here. You hate to see that happen. Good camera work there by Donovan. He's our cameraman tonight. Does a good job. So as you can plainly see, 6:40 to go first half. You hate to see that happen. Sacks, she's tough, but I hope everything's okay. I hope it's just when holding the arm, it appears. You know, when you're a scrappy player like that, that's going to happen. Let's hope she's okay, and we'll see if she returns later in the contest. We do not know how severe the injury is. Olsen will be the injury replacement. And if you were wondering why it was not stopped right away when the other team is on offense, you cannot stop the clock for an injury, or you cannot stop the possession for an injury. Hopefully Amada Sack's okay. You hate to see that happen to anybody. Sacks, I know firsthand, she's a great, great kid. Was on my team the last 2 years. She was in my 6th grade classroom the year before that. Great kid. I hope she's okay. Foul on the floor, and it is bonus time, and it is Lynch at the line for the 1-and-1. Oh, way off on that one. Didn't graze anything of the hoop. Coach Randy Carlson of Belle Plaine bringing in another sub. It is number 25, Lily Vinkemeyer, re-entering in favor of Lenz. And Johnson will be the ball carrier right now for the Tigers across the center court line as we speak. A little bit of a laid-back defense right now for the Bulldogs. Fake. Lamb. Narveson, she's not shy on that at all. Maybe she should have been that time. Way off the mark. Heading the other way are the Bulldogs. Stolen right the other way, though, to Narveson. Oh, she walked there, yep. Plain as day. Plain as day. I don't have my glasses on, but I could see that one. Shook gets it into Lynch. Over to Olsen. Tight defense by the Tigers. Oh, forced pass. And I don't know how she came away with it, but she did. Long 2 off the mark. Johnson the other way. Nice left-handed layup there. And we're back to a double-digit ball game, 22-12. Three-two zone being used by the Tigers. Nice rebound by Cords. Can't finish. A foul is called. I'm not quite sure who it's on. I believe it's going to be on Cords. It's on the Bull. It is on Cords. That's her second. A little over 5 to go. Once again, sometimes the timer on your screen will be a little off. It's kind of hard to keep up with that. And right now, Lenz with the ball. Passes it over to Larson. Larson has re-entered for the Tigers. Johnson the drive in a circle over to Lenz. Lenz for two, and it is in. And the Tigers have doubled the score right now, 24-12. Bulldogs looking to get something here. Budak, open shot. It's in. There's a good look there. Three. Oh, boy. Lambrecht from downtown. And these Tigers are not afraid at all of these three-pointers. They've been getting a lot of good looks. And when they get them, they have the green light to shoot as often as they please. Cords muscles her way in, gets the two. 27-16 our score. All right, it'll count. They have not updated the scoreboard yet. Oh boy. Well, unfortunately, the injury to Sack might be pretty severe. And you hate to have that happen. Especially, freshman point guard. Highly regarded, obviously. Truth be told, she probably could have been on varsity as an 8th grader, no doubt about it. Very gifted player, works hard. Hopefully, things are not as they appear. Charge is the call, and we'll try to keep the action here. Of course, a lot of great athletes on the floor right now, and we'll kind of keep the attention here, but of course, we're thinking about hopefully Sack's okay. Narveson with a quick breather is back in for the Tigers. Over to Gruss. Olsen to Gruss. Gruss the long two. That's her look. Yeah. See, that's her shot right there. That's that mid-range jumper from the elbow. She likes that a lot. I've seen her make a lot of those over the years. Of course, Mandy Gruss, the younger sister of Sam Gruss, who high up on the all-time scoring list here at JWP, I believe third. So if you've heard the last name before, that's where you've heard it. I think her sister, I want to say, graduated in 2013. Taylor Paseo's first season as coach. Three is in for Emily, and a lot of her friends are here in attendance, and they go wild as their classmate and friend hits from downtown. But right away on the other end, the Tigers don't waste time to get the attention back onto them, and it's back up to a double-digit lead for the Tigers. 32-21. Budak. See, Gruss doesn't miss that shot. That's her look. They're going to have to adjust to that. Obviously practiced that a lot. That one's a little off. No one boxing out, though, but Gruss comes away with it, muscles it away. She's heading the other way. Pass to Swen. Swen bodies her way down. Oh, wait, there's what's the call? What's the call? And, yep, and that is double bonus. And Kylie Swen at the line will put the foul up. Free throw is up and in. Gruss and Olsen in the backcourt. And the second one plops out. Thousand miles an hour down the court, and now we have a Tiger down. 1:47 to go in this first half. 32-24 our score. And that is Johnson at the line. Johnson, only an 8th grader. So a lot of youth, excuse me, that's not Johnson, that is Lambrick. Lambrick's a senior. Big difference there between the senior and the 8th grader. I'm sure we've seen Johnson. No, she's number 13. This is number 15, Ireland Lambrick. She's a senior. And the second free throw is up and in, and she's saying she needs a sub. But she's got a play, says the coach. And she was, you could see on the camera shot, she was limping off the free throw line. She's going to have to tough it out for now. Shook down low, somehow goes in, kind of entering from underneath almost. Kind of swooped in there, and a timeout is called by Coach Randy Carlson. Injury timeout. We're going to take a timeout ourselves. Don't go anywhere. All right, 1:28 to go, 33-26 in favor of the Tigers. And Narveson will inbound. Once again, a lot of people stayed home to watch the Vikings tonight, so that's why the crowd's a little more sparse for an opener than usual.
Vikings update?
And Struck Schmitz kicks it out. And Shook to Gruce. Looking to set things up here now down to 2-3 zone. Gruce to Shook. We're at under a minute in this first half. Nice drive, draws the foul. And with 47 seconds to go, we're going to the free throw line. Shook looking to cut away at the deficit here. First free throw is up. And it's in. Second one is up. Similar result as the first. And we're going to hide the clock. I'll keep you aware of the time. When it gets to tenths of seconds, we don't have the capability to do that on our screen. And a foul is called. Foul, I think, was on Olson. Number 30, the 5'1" 8th grader. Maybe was it? I don't know. We don't have an 11, so I'm not. It's not. There it is. Yeah, that is Olson's first foul. Team 8th. The 1-and-1. First of the 1-and-1 is up and good. She'll get a second. 34-28 our score. 31 1/10 seconds left in the half. Second free throw is up and in as well. 7-point lead for the Tigers. Oh, almost drugged the foot there. Gets it over to Gruce. Shook driving. Off, gets her own board at, nope. Jump ball is the call. And we're gonna stay down there with the Bulldogs. And entering for the Tigers is Lenz, number 10, in favor of Narveson. We'll see Narveson again in the second half. She'll be firing all cylinders. A little bit of a bump there. 9 seconds, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Swan up for 2, can't handle it, 2. Shook at the buzzer, it's gonna count, And we're gonna enter halftime with a 35-30 lead for the Tigers. And we're gonna head to halftime. We're gonna go to our sponsors. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. All right, and we are back. Second half action about 2 minutes away. I'll update the scoreboard for us here. Second half action. 35-30 our score in favor of the Belle Plaine Tigers. And if you're just joining us, the Tigers were not shy on the three-pointers at all. I bet you, I would say 15 three-pointers, if not more, for the Tigers. Unfortunately for the Bulldogs, one of their young guns, Amada Sack, was injured in the first half. She is not out with the team in the second half. She was in a lot of pain, it appeared, and we certainly hope everything's okay for Amanda. Great kid, great athlete, and I know she was very eager to first home varsity game, and we hope everything's okay. But anywho, I checked on the Vikings game, and it's the Cowboys 7, the Vikings 3. And the Vikings and Cowboys are both wearing unique uniforms, different color scheme to them. So that is the update. I believe it was in the second quarter. But when I went out there, a lot of eyes glued to the screen. So. All right. We almost lost our cameraman there, but there you go. There you go. So we're waiting here for the Belle Plaine Tigers. Oh, here they are. Here they come. Here they come. Here come the Tigers marching onto the court here. Bulldogs have been ready to go for about 30 seconds, 45 seconds now, and the Tigers must have lost track of time in the locker room. But they are here. We'll set the clock. A fresh 18. And Coach Carlson saying something to his players. And he says they're ready. So a little bit of confusion to start the half. Narvison the ball. Johnson off the front iron. Rebound Lynch. Down the court, Budak. Oh, got a little too excited on that one. And Lambrecht going the other way. Over to Narvison. It's up. It's off. Rebound Budak. Hands it off to Lynch. Wilson over to Shook. A little bit of a forced pass there, but Shook came away with it. Over to Lynch. Tipped. Down low to Cords. Oh, and it falls that time for the junior, Brielle Cords. Oh, and Narvison right away, like a gunslinger, hits the three. Just pulled that one out of nowhere. Didn't think about it. Tight defense being used by the Tigers, and Coach Prunty has hands up, pacing. Oh, a bank shot. The bank's open. And now we're down to a 4-point game. I'm looking at our sponsors. We used to have a bank as one of our sponsors. The Janesville State Bank. That's who sponsored that shot, and we have a timeout on the floor. We're going to leave it here. We're going to talk about some of our sponsors. We have one of our new sponsors this year, Wits Electric, and I got a slice of pizza right over my head. There we go. Wits Electric, residential, commercial, farm, new construction, and remodeling. Please contact Roger Wits of Pemberton at 507-234-6694. Wits Electric since 1949. When it's in season, please stop in at the Dairy Queen in Janesville, East 1st Street. Another one of our new sponsors, Ginger P Designs. Modern, fresh paper goods. They got the new building in Janesville. You can't miss it. Stop in at Ginger P Designs for all your paper needs. That includes weddings. That includes parties, graduations. You name it, they can do it. And we're fixing the scoreboard right, or the clock there, and we're all set. 40-34, Belle Plaine with the lead. Budak, she's been kind of shooting pretty hard, and it's been clanging off the backboard. Narveson will inbound for the Tigers. Johnson over to Narveson. Oh, a little bit of a forced pass there, stolen by Cords. And Lynch. Another bank shot sponsored by Janesville State Bank. Shook puts it in. Oh, yep. Gonna go to the line for the rare 4-point play. And that was as smooth as it gets. Perfect shot there. And that Narveson, that's about her third or fourth three-pointer on the night. Foul was on Shook. That's her third. And she completes the 4th point. The 4-point play is good. Oh, Lynch for 2. Another shot sponsored by the Janesville State Bank, and it's 44-38 Tigers of Belle Plaine. Fakes it along the baseline. Johnson, oh, that's a three-pointer, way off, and it's Cords the rebound over to Lynch. Shook. Lynch fakes, stutter steps, drives in. Cords, and Cords, good positioning there by Cords. Coach Carlson not happy for the Tigers. Oh, in and out. Around the horn there. Tigers a little hesitant on defense. That's no call. I think it's going to be Bulldogs. Yep, Bulldogs ball. And we're down to a 4-point game here. Wasn't for that 4-point shot, we'd be tied right now. Shook heading out. Gruce back in the game. Gruce over to Olsen. Oh, it looked good. Good form there, but just off the mark a bit. But heading the other way. Whoa. Foul on Olsen. I think that's going to be her second. It is. Oh, off the back. And it didn't help out much, so it was a nifty move, but couldn't capitalize on it. Threads the needle with the pass, and that's going to be a hook. Foul is on Belle Plaine, and we're going to let the clock run a bit because we're off here. It's a little under 14 to go in the second half. 44-40 our score. Olsen to inbound for the Bulldogs. Screens are set. Cords a little off. Maybe should have gone to the bank shot there, not sure. Johnson down the court. Oh, the floater's in. Fake. Some calling for a travel. That was off the leg of a Belle Plaine defender, not over and back. And they're right in front of us here, folks. Gets it over to Olsen. Bounce pass, ill-advised bounce pass there. Oh, no foul. Gets the layup in. You know, with the amount of youthful players on this Bulldogs team, they're going to make some youthful mistakes, and that bounce pass was one of them. Oh, I thought she stepped over the line, but she didn't look like it. At least not the opinion of the ref. Body foul. Subs coming in for both teams. Struck Schmitz coming in for the Tigers, and Kylie Swen is in for the Bulldogs. Shook will inbound. I thought she almost got a piece of that. Did not. Larson with the rebound, heading the other way are the Tigers. Struck Schmitz. And a little bit of a push off there by the Tigers. Foul was on 25, Vinkmeyer. That's her second. Bounce pass to Gruss. And that's going to be a kickball. And one of our students in the front row might have got a teeth full of Spalding on that one. But it looks like he's okay, and Gruss will inbound to Lynch. I don't even know if Spalding's the sponsor of our basketballs. I'm not sure. Over to Swen. Lynch tried to shoot it over about 4 outstretched arms. Did not work. Might have got a piece of it, one of them. And the Tigers are heading the other way. 8-point game right now, 48-40 in favor of Belle Plaine. Long two, and it plops in, and we're back to double digits. 50-40, multiples of 10 for you math people out there. And the Bulldogs having a tough time getting it over. Tight defense by the Tigers. Gruss, the long two. You know, it looked good. I think the foul was on Cords. It's her third. Fourth team foul of the half. Test. Okay, we're good. I thought we were off for a moment there. Struck Schmitz. And another long three there by Narveson. Shook. Oh. Gonna stay with the Bulldogs. I think Shook was surprised she was so open. Sometimes you're used to shooting it with so much, with a hand in your face. When you're wide open, you panic a little bit and you force or you rush the shot. And I think that's what Shook did there. Gets it into Shook, double team defense. Gruss the long two. Oh, that's 3 in a row missed by Gruss. She'll come back though, that's her shot. Stolen, yeah, but it was a travel. I think Cords her momentum was still going down the court, and she ended up with the ball in her lap. And the momentum carried her with the ball, and of course that's the travel. Make-A-Wish time, 11-11 left in the second half. 50-40 our score. Johnson cross it. Narveson again for 3, and this one's off as well. I'd be curious to see her percentage shooting the 3 tonight. She certainly has shot a lot of them. She might be up to about 10 three-pointers attempted. Johnson the long two, clangs off the iron. 2 Bulldogs fighting for the rebound. Shook comes away with it. Muscle it away from Cords, her teammate. Back over to Shook. Down to Cords, bobbled up, and there's the call. I think that's on 15 Lambrecht, the 5'9" senior. I'm sorry, it is on Larson, the 5'7" junior. Fourth foul of the half for the Tigers. And we haven't seen her in a while, but number 35, Skylar Stirk, the 6' senior, has re-entered. Remember, she got in foul trouble right away in the first half. We haven't seen her for a while. She's fresh. Gruss to Budak. Olsen for 2. Well off the mark. And Shook must have had a heel on the baseline because that one is going to the Tigers. A little over 10 and a half to go. or a little under 10.5 to go now. 50-40, Tigers. Bulldogs looking for a push here. Final 10 minutes of the half to make up the deficit. Oh, yep. Shook did a little bit of a hiccup with her feet there when she got the ball, and it was an obvious travel. But you have to call it so fast. These refs do a good job. You have to call that call so fast. You don't really have time to think about it in hindsight. It's a live action call. Three is up. Stirk. Mechanical type shot there. Almost you moved her arms to free it up. Didn't work out for her. We're under 10 here. Bounce pass back to Budak. Long pass to Olsen. Olsen quick two. Just a little off tonight, her jump shot. That's Lambrick with the rebound, heading the other way. Hands it off. Nice pass to Stirk. Possibly blocked there by Budak. Passing it around are the Bulldogs. Three, it's off. Long rebound, Gruss, she likes that shot. Yep, that's her look, That mid-range jumper. And that's, I think, her fourth of those of the night. She might be in double digits in the point total if she got another one somewhere along the line. Shook the rebound. And back to single digits here, 50-42, coming from behind. Gruss didn't see the trailer right from swinging behind her. Nice crossover there. Draws the foul. And Lambrick will head to the line for two. It's off. Subs coming in for the Bulldogs, Lynch and Swen in favor of Budak and Gruss. And a couple new fresh bodies coming in for the Tigers as well. 8:13 to go. Second free throw is also off. All right. Whoa, Nelly, almost over the head of everyone. But yep, foot on the line, heading back to the Belle Plaine Tigers. When you pass cross court, it's always risky. Fake. Lambrick, I think it was blocked by Olsen. Well, no, they're saying, oh, wait a minute. Had to be. Carlson is irate. I think he has a legitimate gripe. I thought that one was blocked, but he's in the ear of the officials. Oh, that's going to be a foul. The arms got caught in. I don't know. You could almost call it on either of them, I'd say. They're going to call it on number 3, Jalen Struck-Schmitz, the 5'3" ninth grader. That's her third. Another freshman getting legitimate playing time for the Tigers. And Cords gets one of them. A little over 7.5 to go. Whoa, boy. fired a missile right into our, I don't know what you'd call it. We got a new emblem. There we go. A new emblem on the wall at JWP. You can see that. Matches our center court logo they put in last season. The old emblem was getting a little torn up, so they replaced it over the summer. And a lot of the Tigers are losing a little bit of composure right now. They're getting called for a lot of fouls, and instead of building each other up, they're kind of questioning a lot of things here from the refs. Just play the game. Olsen inbounds it to Shook. Good look. She passes up on it, though, over to Lynch. Yeah, that one was blocked. Another call. A lot of calls. Foul was on number 15, Ireland Lambrick. That's her second. Shook at the line for 2. First one's off. We'd like to say hello to John and Annette listening in Lakeville. They don't miss these. At least I hope they are. I talked to my mom earlier. She said she'd ordered the subscription. Well, hopefully it worked out. I'll have to find out after the game. Second one is up, but another call. I don't even think we had a second go off the clock between calls. 7-0. Whoops, I got to take the... There we go. Whoops, we got some technical issues right now. One moment. There we go. And we're set. 7:02, second half. Tigers of Belle Plaine 50. The Bulldogs of Janesville Waldorf Pemberton 43. Shook attempting. Oh, maybe she's going to get it after all. Oh, yep. And Coach Carlson not happy, but that one, that one was, we have the video footage if he needs it. Shook to Lynch. 6:47 to go. Plenty of time left. Both teams hungry for that first victory. And as ever, it's the first, it's opening week, and a lot of missed shots along the way by both squads here. Tight screen by Swen. Budak off the mark. Narvis in the long 3. Oh, that looked just like the one she got the foul on last time, and that makes it a double-digit lead again. Timeout called by Coach Prunny. We're going to leave it here this timeout. Go through a few more of our local sponsors. Patton, Hovertson, and Berg, a professional association of attorneys at law, full service law office. They're on Main Street, Janesville, Minnesota, 507-835-5240. Oliver Farm Drainage. Please contact owner John Oliver at 507-234-6769. Backhoe and dirt work trucking. Once again, that's Oliver Farm Drainage. DuPont Pioneer. Please contact Lane Janicki or Scott Roth, 507-838-5554. Expressway of Janesville. They're located on 1st Street. Once again, that's Expressway of Janesville. I was in there not too long ago for lunch. They do a great lunch special. They got a chicken deal in there. It's a pretty good deal, so stop on in. That's Expressway of Janesville. McPherson Crop Management, Agronomy, Technology, Data Management Services since 1993. Janesville, Minnesota, www.mcmfarmworks.com. And we come out of the timeout, 6:17 to go, second half. 10-point ball game here. Belle Plaine 53, Bulldogs 43. Lynch fakes. Picks up the, oh, no, doesn't pick up the dribble. Never mind. Forces it down to Swen. Kind of sloppy play and gets the call. Boy, we're past 9 o'clock here, and we got 6 minutes left. A lot of calls tonight. A lot of calls. A lot of game stoppages. I think we had about I want to say it was a 7:30 start time. Or maybe a little past that. I'm not sure, but I think a lot of fans eager to go home and watch the conclusion of the Vikings game. Nice pass. Nice finish there by Lambrecht. Oh, slipped through the fingers of Budak. Nice pass again. And Lenz puts it up and in. Oh, stolen away. Over to Narveson. And she puts it up and in. 6 fast points. Trap. Double dribble. And just like that, what a momentum swing here. We're now up to the largest lead of the contest for the Tigers, 59-43, 16 points.
See you tomorrow, Donovan.
Oh, tangled up there. Towards the board. Shook heading down. My friend Donovan just lured me. I had not started the clock on that, so we're at about 4:30 left to play. We'll let it wind down on your screen. Bank is open once again. That shot was sponsored by the Janesville State Bank. 59-45 our score. Pace slows a bit here. Tigers in no rush to make a mistake here. Timeout is called by Coach Carlson. We'll get a few more of our sponsors in. Guardian Energy LLC, Janesville, Minnesota, 507-234-5000. AA King Construction, roofing, siding, windows, and remodeling. Please contact Aaron King at 507-231-4648. Once again, that's AA King Construction, inches and yards ahead of the competition. Wisty's Meat Market. I was just in there the other day. They had a rib deal. My wife cooked them up. They were very tasty, very tender, falling right off the bone. You got to go to Wisty's Meat Market on Main Street, Janesville, Minnesota, or by the web, www.wistysmeatmarket.com. And also look for their specials in the Sunday Free Press. Crystal Valley for all your agronomy, grain, feed, petroleum, and propane needs. Your local co-op since 1927. www.crystalvalley.coop. And that is another great sponsor, sponsoring Bulldog Athletics. And we're coming out of the timeout here. 4:09 remaining, second half. 59-45 in favor of the Tigers. Tigers will inbound. Oh, forced pass there, stolen by Olsen. And Coach Carlson hit himself in the head with the clipboard. And that's how angry he was. Over to Shook. Shook fakes. Nice bucket there by Cords. Good footwork. A dozen is the difference. Three-pointer off. Big rebound. Oh, jump ball. Long pass into Larson. Tigers in no hurry. Three-pointer is in. That could be the clincher. 62-47, 15-point game. Bulldogs did have a lead, 2-0 at one point. A long time ago. And nice save there by Lynch. Olsen, the crossover, gets it to Lynch. Oh, a little bit of a push there by Shook. Good sportsmanship attempted there by Shook. She went to reach to help her opponent to her feet, but Narveson got up on her own, hopped right up actually. And we're heading to the line for a 1-and-1. Good turnout by the junior high student section, which is to the left of me. Good turnout tonight. A lot of them played earlier on. The 7th grade girls won tonight 50-6 over Mankato Loyola. That 7th grade squad very well could go undefeated this year. They have the personnel to do it. And you'll be seeing them within a year or two at this level, some of them. Slow down the pace, and that's what the Tigers are doing. 15-point lead. I think Elvis said it best, fools rush in. They're not waiting, they're trying to just look to waste time here. Once again, no shot clock in high school basketball. Budak, the steal. Oh boy, errant pass. Over and back called. And Gruss will be rendering for the Bulldogs. And it looks like yep, thank you. Donovan just alerted me we had the clock running again, and it should be 1 minute 54 seconds. So we'll let the real clock twinkle down a little bit, and then we'll start it. Narveson over to Johnson. Good look. Long two, rattles out. No one boxing out. Easy putback for the Tigers. Timeout called by Coach Prunty. 1 minute, 29 seconds to go. Second half action. And normally we have some music during these timeouts, but I don't see, normally we have Chuck Quast here doing the music. I don't see him here tonight. I'm guessing he's a big Vikings fan. He's probably watching the Vikings. One sponsor, a couple sponsors I didn't get to. We got a new one, CFS, an egg-focused cooperative that turns progress into powerful solutions for our customers. Agronomy, energy, grain, feed, and financing. Once again, that's CFS. Look for them on Twitter or Facebook. CFS, the power of progress. Smith's Mill Implement. They're located on Highway 14. Farm equipment in Smith's Mill. The phone number, 507-234-5191. And Wisty's Concrete and Edging. Wisty's.com, not to be confused with the meat market. And we're back. Minute and a quarter left. And jump ball. Gonna stay with the Bulldogs. And number 10 entering for the Tigers, that's Alexa Lenz, the 5'6" senior. Tigers using a pretty deep bench. Most of their players have received some playing time tonight, as have most of them from the Bulldogs as well. And I'm going to hide the clock right about a minute ago. It's off. Yep, that's going to be a foul on the Tigers. A lot of Bulldog fans here tonight, a lot of students here. Junior high age students, 7th, 8th graders, some 6th graders sprinkled in the mix. Senior section, we got some senior high students as well. Emma Johnson, the 8th grader. Wow, what an accomplishment. I don't know if that's her first varsity points or not. I know it's her first varsity home point. And got one, hey. Cord's having a pretty nice game. Puts in another bucket. I'm guessing she's the leading scorer tonight for the Bulldogs. Body, that's going to be on Johnson. Emma Johnson, another great kid. I taught her older brother, Braden. He's a quality young man. Right now, her younger brother, Nick, is in the 6th grade. Nick's a good guy as well. Emma, a very gifted athlete who, and not only is she gifted, she works hard. She is very involved in the cross-country program here at JWP and has achieved many awards from that. And there she did. She hustled for the rebound. Johnson down the court. She certainly has the quickness to fit in with these high school players, no doubt about it. Well, she's playing. When you're playing varsity as an 8th grader, you're something special. 2 8th graders on our roster: Emily Olson, who started, Emma Johnson, who's in the game right now. Emma Johnson also on the junior varsity as well. A few other 8th graders are on the junior varsity. And Bulldogs' free throw is in, 64-51. Similar result on the second, 64-52. 25 seconds left. Struck Schmitz the ball. Behind the back dribble. And they very well could just dribble this clock out here. I think they will. Oh, there's going to be a foul, and with 6 seconds left, this game is not over. Although many people are stretching out and eyeing up the exits. A couple of young players, yeah, they are younger players coming in for the Tigers. Lizzie Hilgers, the freshman, as well as Sydney Schaefer, the sophomore. They're seeing their first court time here with 6 seconds left. I'm looking at our bench, and it looks like Alexia, Tyler, and Lacey will have to make their home debut for varsity another night. About one, and time runs out. Basket will, no basket. No basket. Does not count. Our final score here tonight, the Belle Plaine Tigers, 65, and the Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs, 52. This has been Jace Emery with Donovan Rodriguez for another NFHS broadcast. We'll see you next time. And, of course, next time will be, wow, I might not even be here, December 19th. My wife is due December 17th, so you might not hear from me that night, but you never know, you might. Once again, we'll see you later, and have a wonderful evening.